Morning all. Back in this room. Just taking the old rat brackets off. Keeping the plumbers happy. Should I keep the plumber really happy? Should I put them in? Yeah, keep the old plumber happy. There might be a big old bastard and beat me up.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Had 2 coats of SBR, but he's pulling in quick, so I ain't got much time for chat. I'm a one-man's man, no time for talk. It really is going off quickly. It's gone. Ah, dear. Alright. Don't panic. So when that happens, don't panic. Go again, flat it off, go again. Eventually slow down a bit. Well, that was a sod. Still trailing it up. Now that was going off. Let me stop you. I'll turn you around. That was fucking hard work, that one. Hold on. Right, now that was a struggle. Now this wall started to go off on me almost instantly. You can see there, there's a radiator in here. And I suppose over the course of years and years of heat of that radiator, it just felt like that was so dry that nothing was ever going to slow suction down on that. This wall had 2 good coats of SBR on it. And you know it's going to get you because you go up with your first pass, come down, you go to put your second one on and you pull in, this is starting to pull. Now that happened on most of that wall. And then you know you're in for a real rough ride then. So the key when that happens is just keep going. Get that first coat on, try and flatten it down, get that second coat on, I even mixed up a third wet coat and got that on, and it's a struggle. I didn't even film it because I was just all over the place. I didn't have time to film, but it just goes to show you how you can get caught out. Now if you're a beginner and you started to attempt that wall as your first wall, you would have given up and you would have said, that's not for me, that's too much, because it's a different sort of plastering. You know, I'd feel sorry for someone that's been on a week skimming course in a boxed room made out of plasterboard, and they learn how to skim that, and then they find themselves doing a private job and they come up against something like that, because it's like night and day. It's two completely different things. So when you are learning to plaster, if you are learning to plaster, learn with a rigid trowel, a proper old trowel. Don't just rely on plastic and speed skims, because in that situation, the speed skim was next to useless. You might as well have had a bit of cardboard in your hand and try and strain it with that, because it's gone off so quick. The speed skim's not even got time to rule it out. It was all trowel. I did try with a speed skim, obviously you got to try it, but it was no good. So learn your trowel skills and then everything else will follow. Don't think that because you can use a speed skim you're a plasterer, because this has proved it's not always that simple.